we believe you.
Just help me find a new one.
Well, there you have it point.
Come on, guys. Let's be serious.
I am being serious.
Well, he does have a point. It might actually be beneficial for both of you.
How?
Well, Evie does need a job, and we know how much cautions you become whenever she's around.
Yo, Evie, would you like to have a job?
Of course!
Then I would like to propose a deal.
Go on! All ears on you!
Since you didn't get to finish college, it's quite too hard to get a job at this point, especially at your age. So I would like to offer you a job at my company.
What kind of thought?
Would you like to be my assistant?
I'm sorry, but what does an assistant actually do?
Simple. You plan my schedules, then remind me whenever there's one.
Oh, only that?
You will also be with me 24/7, as I need you wherever I go, especially when there are parties, meetings, and many more.
Sounds easily. Take it then.
Living in the city wasn't as hard as I imagined, but it sure is troublesome, especially when you're living in a well-known city. There are a lot of people everywhere. Every shops are full even at their first opening hours. People are just everywhere, even on the pedestrian lanes. Everything about the city seemed so busy. Things were going smoothly and I had already fixed myself from the tragedy before. I woke up feeling giddily and eager to do my best with my report for today. As soon as I went out of the penthouse, I felt a strong sensation as I smelled the calming fragrance of brewed coffee lingering through the air as I walked to go to work. As soon as I entered the elevator, I was already preparing my speech.
Whoa! You can do this, Evie!
But as soon as I opened the door to the meeting room, there were loud popping noises. But even before I could react, I saw Sean, Ian, and Hans standing beside Ren. There was also this big sign where it says, "Will you be my girlfriend?"
Can you at least give me an answer?
I think we should end this friendship of ours. Cause my answer is yes.
Years after, Ren and I are already engaged. My relationship with the boys got much more closer than before. It was as if they were my brothers. They were also a big help with my relationship with Ren. Things were all settled for a wedding. It was just a small gathering because only Ren's family are coming, as I don't know where mine is. Week before our final day, something unexpected happened. I woke up to a familiar place, which was the last thing I wished to see. I then started to walk around the place while reminiscing where it all began. I headed to the garden to visit the gazebo for one last time. But to my surprise, I saw a familiar silhouette standing right at the gazebo.
I miss you, mi amor.
And then what happened, sir? The young lady asked.
It has already been 40 years since she got in coma, but her lover never stopped loving her.
How did you know it was the guy she was talking to in her sleep? The young lady asked again.
Simple. The name was the last thing she said before the incident happened.
The old man said. The young lady stared at him, completely confused.
There was this guy which she had been seeing before, was the name she mentioned.
The old man added. The young lady only nodded in response. Thank you for sharing that wonderful story of yours, the young lady said.
Sure thing, kiddo.
The old man replied as he stood up from his seat. Just when the old man was about to leave, the young lady then asked him, I'm sorry, sir, but I didn't get to catch your name. The young lady asked.
The name's Ren Trevino, my child.
The old man said before leaving the hospital.
Please be happy. even though I'm no longer with you. I want you to find happiness. You deserve my love.